2003年1月15日金曜日、私たちは多くの命を奪ったあの大惨事を追悼します。この日、私たちは数えきれないほどの墓地を訪れ、海に消えた多くの子供たちの行方を探します。影響を受けたすべての方々に、心からお悔やみ申し上げます。
I'm back. What's wrong with you, bruv? Just because the police are after me does not mean I'm not making content. I'm still on the grind while on the run. That is poetic right there. Quotations of the Hunky's name. Now, to celebrate the release of the Mario Galaxy movie, I have made this theory, but not to capitalize on the success of the movie. I would never do that. I have had this theory in my mind for a while now, and I figured now was the best time to drop it. Like, why not? The movie has just come out. I mean, maybe not by the time this video comes out, because, you know, editing, but come on, it makes sense. Also, I think I might have accidentally found the identity of these tree guys. Now, if you don't know who they are called the Hell Valley Sky Trees, and let's just say they resemble a few other characters was in the games we know. But this theory mainly focuses on how the Lumas are connected to the BOOS and might actually just be BOOS. So watch until the end to find out who the Hell Valley Sky Trees really are. So please leave a like and subscribe, because these videos take a long time to make. Wait, did you subscribe? No? What are you doing? Look, I'll make you a deal. For every like that this video gets, I will release one missing Japanese child was in the town that I was in the flood. You want to be a savior of a child, then make sure to like and subscribe. Now, off to the video. Now, I did some reading, and it turns out that Lumas are actually a celestial race of stars, and throughout the games they really have one purpose, and it's to transform into a planet or a launch star or a galaxy, really anything. But where do they go when they transform? Now, if you think they die when they transform, that's actually not what happens. Lumas don't die. They are very much still alive. It's just their body is gone. That's all. And a lot of people believe this. Just look at all these comments and theories, and this is a really good one too. All they do is transform into another body, but they can't live as an object and be sentient. Like, that's some level torture right there. That is horrible. Instead, they leave their body and it transforms into a galaxy or whatever, but instead of being a sentient planet, they're instead turned into a boo. But that doesn't make any sense. Boos are dead people. That is also untrue. Sure, some theories say that they're dead toads. Mario has crushed because they're bricks in the games. If you didn't know, Bowser actually turns toads into bricks. It was in the old games, and yeah, so technically when you break one of those bricks or any of those like things, yeah, you're killing toads. So yeah, have fun playing the next Mario game. Anyway, either way, that is a pretty good theory. Oh crap. Well, I got like 10 minutes left before they get me, so I gotta finish this theory quick. Anyway, sure, that's a good theory, but what if we start talking about huge boos, like King Boo or Behemoth? And why are they evil? For me, there's a better explanations for giant boos like these guys, and it's Lumas that were able to create galaxies and planets would also become these giant boos. It doesn't make sense for a toad to become a Behemoth. Like, what type of fat toad would that be? We haven't even seen a fat toad before. But if you're not convinced, then I would like to turn your attention to the boos in Luigi's mansion. Ooh, did you hear that rhyme? When you suck up a boo, this white gas substance is released. And sure, you could call it dust or something, but what makes me think it's not is that if we look at this Luma transform into a star, we can see the same white gas around it as soon as it transforms. And we know boos are made of this gassy substance. I mean, they're built like fart bubbles, bruv. So we can say that this gas that releases from the Luma will eventually turn into a boo. But hold on, let's look at some more transformations animations, like this one of a Luma turning into a planet. So in theory, more gas should be released, right? Hold on, let's see. It's spinning and oh my Samuel J. Epstein. It's a boo! That Luma just turned into a boo in front of us and flew away. Did you see that? Oh my, it's a boo! Okay, let's not get carried away. Let's look at the ending of Mario Galaxy. Oh my, there's more boos! They're releasing the same gassy substance, but look at them, they're all turning into boos. It may be far away, but my gosh. Look at them all. Boos everywhere. Don't let the blurriness perturb you. These are boos. They literally release the same gas as them. And in this new galaxy, we got 2 more Luigi's Mansion games. Because these Lumas turned into boos in those games. And I don't know if Nintendo hinted at this or something, because the evidence lines up perfectly. Oh my gosh. Let's get to part 2 before I flip and explode. Before I get to explaining how I figured out who the hell Valley Sky Trees are, I want to clear up some inconsistencies about this theory. The biggest one is how different the boos act compared to the Lumas. Like, they're almost exact opposites, and excluding the fact that they're built very similar to each other. Like, look at them, they're literally carbon copies. They have nothing in common. Well, except for the gas they both release, but don't get it wrong, boos aren't evil. They're instead just really annoying and like the screw was Luigi and I guess other people. They're just like that little fat kid who steals toys from the other children that you just want to punch in the face. You know, as a 7-year-old. No one feels that way? No one would punch an annoying 7-year-old? Just me? Well, that's because all that happiness disappears once they make a planet. All the goodness inside them goes into what they transformed into, and what they turn into, something completely different. In fact, the boos don't even remember they were Lumas. They were literally reborn into a new entity. Another thing you're probably asking, how did they get back to the Mario world? Well, that's simple. They didn't get back to the Mario world. Well, some went, but these guys are all across the universe. Because for every planet, for every launch star, and for every galaxy, a boo was formed. And there's something that shows this. There is literally a world with boos in it. In Mario Galaxy, you literally save Luigi from it. So, this is what you have all been waiting for. The last and final part of this theory. Well done, you have made it. In a little while, you will finally know who these guys are. And it's not a boring answer, I promise. But I will say, you'll find it obvious to who these guys are. But if you haven't already, please subscribe, because if you don't, Goku will come for you. He's my guy, he's behind me right now. That's why the police haven't called me, he's holding up the door. So, if you didn't know, these guys are huge, like way bigger than Mario, and every once in a while they come up in other games, like these guys in Super Sammy-Roll, or there they are again in WarioWare. But not only that, they appear in other Mario games too, such as Mario 3D Land on Earth, or the Mario Land or whatever, where Mario is. It appears at the end of the level, and it's a haunted level of course, which plays perfectly into the character I think they are. And if you remember from Luigi's Mansion 2, we had an abundance of ghosts who resemble these tree guys. So hear me out. I'm thinking these guys are Luigi's Mansion ghosts. But which ones? And how are they so big? Well, we've seen some big ghosts in the games, and they can possess stuff and grow in size. But unlike the boos, the ghosts are actually dead people, which means that baby in the first game is actually dead. That sucks. And it's sad, but no. But instead, these guys are probably just the dead ghosts from their planet, just staring down Mario, because we know these guys like to screw as humans do. Just play any Luigi's Mansion game. And as for this guy, he resembles this ghost from the first game, and they are at a haunted level, so it kind of does add up. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the theory. Well, it's more fact, because like, how you gonna disprove this? Not even Alex Bell, the king of theories, can touch this. Anyway, to the intro. Did you subscribe? Did you like? Well, did you? Good. Now I can do the intro. I'm in a bit of a pickle because the police are after me. If I told you what I did, then you would probably unsubscribe. So I'm not going to tell you. Either way, if you want more theories by me, please leave a like and comment, and suggest some more theories to me in the comments. I'd like to do some more theories. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of running out of ideas. Also, here's my rating for the Mario movie.
P is for priceless, the look upon your faces. E is for extinction, all your puny races. R for revolution, which will be televised. F is for how f***ed you are. Now allow me to reprise. E is for eccentric, just listen to my song. C is for completion that I've waited for so long. T is for the terror upon you I'll bestow. My name is Perfect Cell, and I'd like to say hello.
1000 out of 10. It was pure perfection on screen, and I almost cried while watching it, because there was no politics, nothing gay, just a man fighting through evil and saving the damsel in distress. You can't say that about a lot of movies these days. My gosh, usually it's just the woman cop beats the man cop. Anyway, goodbye.